Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retromation and this is Recesses, a trading card game roguelite that I'm excited to be checking out here today. It looks wild, but wild in a way that is so my jam. So in we're gonna go to see what it's all about. Okay, hello there. Loading good times. She's back. Hey! This is So the game is about getting transported back into 5th grade, and I have a sneaking suspicion the visuals and the style is supposed to take you there as well, and I mean that. Something weird and poking around my bookshelf. It's about time we sat you down and you learned how to play Battaliens. Keep looking for the copy of that cool pop-up dinosaur book that Claire got at the museum a few weeks back. Now that was a sweet field trip right at the start of the 5th grade. Finally, the best field trips. Best tables in the cafeteria. After 5 long years, it feels good to finally be at the top of the elementary school pecking order. Except when your best friend is trying to get you to play some dumb game. Come on, Claire. Not that but aliens game you play with all the weirdos during recess. First of all, it's called Battaliens, not Butt Aliens. Second of all, they're not weirdos. Pretty sure I saw one of them walking around with aluminum foil pants. Okay, some of them are weirdos and that's fair. See? Let's just go ride bikes instead. Please, I promise you'll like Battaliens. Really? Well, I promise you won't hate it. As much as going to the dentist, when you have to get all your teeth pulled out and your gums get replaced with little whistles that make train sounds and... Okay, fine, I get it. If you really want to play, let's just play. Alright, here, you take these cards. Claire hands you 4 cards, and the 2 of you sit down to the carpet facing each other. She holds up a card as she talks to you. So these cards, they're called Battaliens. Sure they are. They are, aliens that battle each other, Battaliens. Pronounce it Battaliens or Battalions? Yeah. Okay, fair enough. We each start with a spaceship of Battaliens. Okay, so now I'm questioning. And they fight each other. Whoever runs out of Battaliens first loses. How do they fight each other? By beating each other up until they have no remaining power to resist the pull of a nearby black hole and they get sucked in. Dang, metal. Very. The number in the yellow is the Battalion's power. How much damage it deals to the opponent and how much health it has too. Oh, it has both. Okay, so that's both. It goes from 0 to 9. When it's 0, if it's in space... Wait. When it reaches 0, if it's in space, it's dead. Wait, what? 0 power to resist the black hole in space. Got it. The box with the +1 beneath the picture is the Battalion's strength. The gross, +1 gross. This is a pink, cute Battalion, so it's strong against gross green ones. Oh, okay, so it's good against... +1 power against gross, -2 power against scary. Makes sense, a little cuteness can overpower a lot of grossness. I think that's why people like babies. And the box with a -2 beneath, that's the Battalion's weakness. Since it's pink, it's weak to red scary ones. Cute things get scared easily, like snakes. This feels like when I was in 5th grade and I was trying to figure out, okay, so why is this Pokemon type weak to the other one? And you always had your own visual of it, right? Snakes? Yeah, snakes get scared really easily. I would know. Not what never mind. Anyway, so if this pink cute Battalion is sent out against a green gross one, its yellow power goes up by 1 before they fight each other. It's sent out against red, it's -2. We reveal which Battalion we sent out to fight at the same time. 1 by 1, so neither of us know what the other person picked until the cards are revealed to fight each other. Then we keep doing that until somebody has none left, and then they lose. If you're having trouble with the colors, you can just right-click anywhere to toggle seeing and hiding all the info text. Okay. Can we go ride bikes now? No, let's play a quick game. I have a play mat on the carpet and everything. Use those 4 Battalions I gave you. I'll use 4 other easy cards too. And I'll make you into a real gamer before you know it. Get out! Get out now! Oh, God. Let's go. All right. I already put out my card face down. Now you put one of yours so I can drop a Battalion. Poots Smiler? Lethargal Blob. Okay, so I'm assuming that later on they're going to get some kind of effect in that text down at the bottom. Otherwise, we're not going to know. I'm going to go for this. You sure this is the Battalion you want to send to fight? Not really. Okay. So theoretically, we just absolutely blast this, right? My Battalion isn't strong or weak against yours, so power doesn't change. They battle. Mine goes down to 2, yours goes down to 0. So I guess the question I have is, does this stay? Claire's, ooh, Ooh, Fuzzball lost all his power and was sucked into the black hole. Oh, your battalion returned to your spaceship with the 2 power. Okay. I already put my card face down. Now you put down one of yours. That's okay. So that's kind of interesting. So once it's revealed, your opponent knows about this card. Theoretically, that'll be the case up there too. That's already like a little bit of like, so obviously there's some RNG in it for sure. Okay. So this is a scary. So there's really no, yeah, there's nothing that happens here. Just a neutral smash. Okay, they have equal power. They both lost the fight, so they killed each other. Okay. Neither battalion returned to the spaceship. I already put my card face down. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, we don't know generally what they even have, but we do know that we are up on this one. I'll metagame and assume that they're not going to use one that they already have. So I'm going to put down this. Okay. So we lose this by 1, but we know that they have the Telmech pyramid here. Okay. I would assume that maybe they even have a gross one in hand. The Sever Slicer is going to be weak against it. Do I do it? I mean, we should be fine, right? Yeah, I look at that. Absolutely calculated. I figured they'd have the gross. So, I mean, this would have been a face smash. We would have won regardless. Okay. And then now we know for a fact they're sending in the Telmech pyramid. We'll slap up the Obitson eye. Yes, absolutely. Get wrecked. Get out of here. All right. I'm very curious when we get to the point where we get some effects on the card. You won because your opponent has no more battalions left. Hey, nice. You won. Guess I'm already a master of this game. No need to ever play again. Oh, please. I went easy on you. Admit, you had fun too. It was okay. I'd rated a 5 out of 10. What? You and the bird puns? What? But why? But why? Sorry, I know birds are a sensitive topic for you. Ever since that day in first grade. Please stop. When we're playing outside under the power line. Okay, moving on. The bird dropped the biggest nasties. Anyways. Right on your head. Anyways. Much more to the game, too. Lots of battalions have abilities when you play them or when they win a fight or whatever. Plus, it's fun to try and predict which opponent will send out next, so games can get pretty exciting. It's cool. I'm glad you like it. You're so dumb sometimes. Here, why don't you take this? Claire hands you a sealed pack of code. No, I'm so in. It says Battalions Booster Pack on it. What's this? A Rooster Pack. Okay. No, it's a booster pack of battalion cards. It has 8 random cards, 5 common, 2 uncommon, 1 rare. Commons have circles around the power. Uncommons have a square. Rares have a diamond. Usually the more rare a card is, the stronger it is, but I think every card has a place in some strategy. Hey, what am I supposed to do with it? Open it. See what's inside. I have a bunch of cards so you can keep them. Do I have to open it? I mean, you don't have to, but... Keeping it sealed shut, then. Last one of the box is a butt alien. Hey, wait up! How are you so fast? The two of you hang out until nighttime. When you go back home, the Battalion's booster pack is still sealed in your pocket. And now the weekend is over. Autosave complete, start a new week. Okay. Pro tip, the game autosaves your card collection. So I do believe it is a roguelite, and I believe the way that it has that kind of meta progression is that you actually do build up a card collection. It's Monday. 2 weeks have passed since Claire went missing. What? She hasn't come to school. She hasn't responded to any of your messages. Even though you're in a different class, you take the same bus. Seat next to you has never been so empty. You even rode your bike by her house and didn't see her inside, or anyone else inside for that matter. You thought about asking her parents where she is, but they're almost never home. Also, you're only in 5th grade and adults are scary. Feels like she fell off the face of the earth. Which kind of sucks, because she was your only real friend. Well, she should have had more power. She wouldn't have been sucked into the gravitational pull, you know? But why wouldn't she tell you if she was leaving? Doesn't make any sense. The last time you're together, when she taught you how to play Battaliens, everything seemed fine. Maybe that's it. Maybe her going missing has something to do with that Battalions card game? It is 5th grade level thinking, I'll give you that. But it probably is actually the truth, too. She talked to the kids she played it with during recess. One of them might know something, but everybody thinks they're weirdos. Usually keep your distance from them, spending recess with the cool kids by the swings. on the other side of the bus loop. I mean, if this fit does not scream cool kid, I don't know. 32, Carrot. But Clair always had fun playing with him, so maybe they're not so bad. After taking a deep breath, you walk over to the domain of the Battalion players, the jungle gym. Hey! All the kids playing cards are too engrossed in their games to pay attention. Excuse me! One of them makes sign contact, and the one you did not want to talk to the most. The weirdest kid from Mrs. Raven's class. Your class, Eugene Higgins. Can't you see that everyone's kind of busy over here? Aren't you all just playing that silly card game? Excuse me? Are you actually calling Battaliens a silly card game? Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad game, but you need to leave. No one insults Battalion like this around here. Eugene starts to walk away. Wait, I'm here because I wanted to ask about Clair. Know anything about where she went? Eugene stops and turns back to you. You want to know where Clair is? Yes, please. Do you know? How about this? You beat me in Battalion game, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Just tell me now. Don't worry, Clair. Clair Bear was one of the best players. She wouldn't want me saying anything to someone who couldn't even win a single game. You really don't want to have to play, but it'll help you find Clair. Yes, I'll play Battalions against Eugene. Let's play. Only have one pack of cards. Eugene smiles and whips out a fistful of dirty, sweaty cards from his pockets. That's plenty. A pack of 8 cards, which is enough for a full starting spaceship. But I've only played with 4 before. Oh, honey bunny, you got a lot to learn. But don't worry about reading, understanding every single thing right now. You can also just click suggest ship if you want to have a spaceship built for you. Open your pack, fill your spaceship with 8 Battalions. Don't we only have 8? Oh, no, and then we also got another one. All right. Okay. Absolutely stellar. Okay. When played for the first time, give +4 power to any one of your Battalions. Can choose this one or in your spaceships. I mean, that's kind of, like, incredible compared to this crap. Like, why would I... I'll tell you what. We're adding that one. But don't we... I thought we only had 8. But he gave me a handful of sweaty cards, I thought. When wins, this Battalion dies. Okay, so it's like super good, but then it dies. When it wins for the first time, gain control of the enemy if all Battalions in your ship are weird and there's room. Ooh. When dies, one of the random opponent's random Battalions turns into a lethargal blob. Don't know what that is. When dies, the enemy Battalion gains a bad ability. When this dies, give -5 power to one of your opponent's Battalions. Whoa, this is super good. When played for the picture. Well, crap. When played for the first time, return a random strong Battalion from your black hole to your spaceship. It has 1 power. Okay. I mean, I don't have any other options. Am I wrong? Sure. I'll suggest ship. Yes, my spaceship is ready to battle. I don't usually win, so if you can't even beat me. Okay, so what do we... Is there any kind of logical starting thing? Like, I definitely wouldn't want to buff up the Uwu Spiky Ball. When this dies... So here's the thing. When this dies, give -5 power to any one of your opponent's Battalions. You can choose the enemy one or in their spaceship. I have a feeling I'm going to have to be able to see what the card is, but I could be wrong. And this seems like a completely valid one to throw out there. It's just good. It's just good, and the passive is irrelevant right now because we don't have... Oh, wait. Wait. Gain control of the enemy. When it wins for the first time, gain control of the enemy. Huh. I'm trying to figure out the phrasing on that. Like, we could obviously save it until we only have these two. That's the one way we could make that work. I think let's do this because it kind of likes dying, and we can get a little bit of data. Wait. Oh, no. When this dies... One of the opponent's random Battalions transforms into a lethargal blob. So that's what this is. I mean, that's not good. That's not good at all. Played for the first time, +4 power to any Battalion. When this dies, enemy gets it bad. All right, well. Oh! Ooh! So here's the thing. Here's one nice thing about that. We can play this Death Piercer, and now we have the ability to, at the very least, get rid of this blob. He has +1 against Skoore. So, yeah. Oh, I'm actively weak against it, so we're not even going to kill it. That being said, we die. We get to activate the power. -5 power to the lethal blob. We're getting cooked in a way. Oh, okay, so that's why it said it has to be on the field for it to get sucked into the black hole. Understood. I get the like, you know, the MS Paint kind of nostalgic style visuals for the game. I do wish there was a couple like sound effects just for clicking and placing things. That's my one thing right now. Okay. We could put out the spiky ball, but then if we hit that with the 0, that's gonna suck. Okay, the Hive Maker bringing back the Death Piercer is so good. Okay, so we completely win this one. He's got 0. It's not really anything we are worried about. The fun thing is, if they have the 0, but the effect lines up, you can actually do something with that. Do we not get a... Oh, it's random. Random strong battalion. So this is strong, huh? I mean, we can... I think we could just, like, sort of feel things out with it again. Ooh. -2 against Grows. We actually just win this one. We get the plot, like... We don't even have to worry. Just completely school that. Alright. They could play the Lethal Blob. I don't really want to throw out this Spike Ball. I feel like I was going to say I'm feeling like I'm getting a theme that you got mostly gross cards, but I could be wrong. Who would I buff? Probably that. All right, let's throw this guy out again. Ooh, +2 against gross. Not good. -1 against cute, so we are only going to do 1 damage to you. Oh, that ain't good. So you go down to 3. Forever? Yeah. So you can actively gain health off of that. So that's pretty rough. All right. I wonder if you return a card from the black hole, if it kind of gets its effect back. That'd be really good. When this dies, the enemy battalion gets a bad ability. I mean, I'm happy to throw that out. It's got 6 power. It's already pretty good there. All right. Yeah, I mean, we just win it. He's just busted. Like, some of the cards are just straight up, obviously, way better than others. I'm happy to just send him out again and activate his death effect if we need to. We have +1 against cute, and you get -1 against scary, so we do actually completely rock this here. We do know you have mostly gross cards left. The spiky ball. When wins, the battalion dies. You know, there's some downside to that too, though. I'm going to throw you out, because we know you're probably going to play a gross, the gross card, the blob. Click on the Poots Cheerer. Who do we want to get +4 to? I actually think that putting it on you kind of makes a good amount of sense, considering we know you have the blob for sure. Like, I think we're kind of in the clear. Yep. This is fine. I think we just absolutely, yep, we schooled it. We get the +1 from the gross. You get the -2 from the cute. We're at 4 there, and then we throw out the spiky ball just to get a guaranteed win no matter what. All right. Yeah, I feel like just a couple sound effects here and there wouldn't compromise the the vision or anything. Got some knife cards. Can I touch them? Oh, you won. Your opponent has no more battalions left. Oh, you actually defeated me. I wasn't expecting that. Nicely done. I mean, I guess whoever wins is just based on luck, isn't it? Sometimes you play a card that wins, sometimes I do. If you think Battalions is all about luck, then you will never get very far. Chat? Comments? There is an element of chance, yes. But it's up to you to make the choices that will have better chances to win. Whatever. Anyway, I did what you asked. Can you tell me where Clair is now? Hey, I didn't say I'll tell you where she is. I said I'll tell you what I know, huh? I don't know the details, but it's something to do with battalions. What do you mean it has to do with battalions? Don't worry, that's all I know. I saw Clair talking to Alan before she disappeared, though. Who's Alan? Oh, you don't know me. He's the student council president, and he's the best battalion player at the school. Okay, where is he? I need to talk to him. Ah, please. The land class is we have this on Friday. You have to wait 4 more days. And there'll be no way he'll talk to you unless you're really good at battalions. Maybe if you defeat another player each day before Friday, Roguelite style, he'll tell you what he knows. What else do I need to play? Tomorrow class has recess with Mrs. Wilfer's class, so probably Tatiana. But there's no way you'll defeat her with your current cards. Here, have another booster pack, strike near a spaceship. Eugene takes a sweaty, dirty booster pack of battalion cards out of his pocket and gives it to you. Thanks. Remember, it's not all about luck. You get to choose what cards go into your spaceship. Make those choices count, and maybe we could play again during recess sometime. Maybe. Need a brittle. Anyway, the bell's ringing. We need to get back to class. Eugene runs inside with everyone else from Mrs. Raven's class. Miss Raven's class. Looks like you're going to have to play more battalions to find Clair. You look at the booster packs, backup cards that he gave you and sigh. But playing it wasn't actually that bad. Whatever. Tomorrow you'll find Tatiana or whoever, defeat her, and get one step closer to finding Clair. All right. It's Tuesday. Still no sign of Clair, but hopefully today you'll get some answers, just like Eugene said yesterday. Today, Miss Raven's class has recess with Miss Wilfer's class. Apparently, you're supposed to battle someone named Tatiana. Walk over to the jungle gym, feeling a little bit more confident than yesterday. Hey, is there somebody named Tatiana here? Some of the kids playing battalions glance up from the games to briefly stare at you. One girl's gaze lingers longer than the others. She stands and walks up to you. I'm Tatiana. Tendies to you? Why tendies? Because if I win, you gotta give me your chicken tendies at lunch. You hear some snickering from some others at the playground. The kid Tatiana was playing against shakes his head, scoops up his cards, and places his 3 nuggets on the ground before walking away. Did he just give you his chicken nuggets? Yep. But we haven't even had lunch yet. Are they from yesterday? Yep. These tendies have far greater destiny than going in my stomach. What are you gonna do with them? Put them on my shelf at home as spoils of war. You're not sure if that's better or worse. I was told if I defeat you, then Alan might talk to me. Alan? You mean the student council president? Alan Dong? You want to talk to him? Yeah, whatever. I guess you're right. Beating me is a part of the path to talking to Alan. Kind of like how building a toy rocket's part of the path to building a real rocket. What's that supposed to mean? Tatiana rolls her eyes. You don't even belong in the same universe as Alan. Shut up, let's play. Sure, but if you lose, you gotta give me your lunch nuggets. I want to say let's tango, but if I win, then you have to tell me about Clair. Tatiana smiles and picks up her cards from the ground. You win, I'll tell you a secret. Now get your spaceship ready and let's fight. Let's go. Okay, hold up. When played, give any one of your battalions a new, pretty good abilities. The same each time. When played, all of your battalions get +2 strength to a random type. Oh! That's so good! What's the worst card we have? This is interesting because we could at least, like, we know for a fact that the Lethal Blob gets, it's at least the gross type. We could play the Pep Talker. I think we get rid of you. We're going to grab this for sure. When played for the first time, all your gross battalions get +1 power, and all your battalions with a win power ability get 2 power. Ooh. Well. This would get it. We have a lot more on death effects than anything else. When this dies, kill the enemy battalion. It's kind of nice. Kind of nice. When played for the first time, one of the opponent's random battalions with an unused ability loses it. Oh, that's an annoying effect in the best way possible. This music is wild. I kind of like the idea of throwing out this, and then we play the Hivemaker and we get the effect again. We play for the first time, this battalion gains the enemy battalion's ability permanently. Ooh. Wait, when this dies, give +5 power to a battalion in your spaceship and remove all of its weaknesses? That's crazy. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. It's good. Like it's completely acceptable. These have pretty good abilities. I'm not like over the moon about the spiky ball as good as it is. Like it's a guaranteed loss there. It's a guaranteed trade. Like there's nothing wrong with it, I guess. This is good, but we're not gonna make any use of its effect. So I feel like I'd rather get something else. Okay, so +2 strength, random types, 4. What are we looking for any kind of... I mean, this is pretty good. Let's get the singularity. When played for the first time, one of the opponent's random battalions with an unused ability loses it permanently. So the nice thing about that is it happens right away, and we don't need to see what else they have to make that happen. You done yet? I want to get my easy tendies already. Okay. Here we go. So we put out the pep talker. I like the vibe of that right now. When played for the first time, all your weird battalions get a random +1, +2, or +3 power. Oh. Uh-oh. Their abilities happen at the same time. A coin flip determines who goes first. I mean, it shouldn't matter. I mean, there's a world where that does eventually, I'm sure. Okay. So we do lose that there. It's not the first time it's played. It's just whenever it's played. I'm going to go ahead and play the Hivemaker so we can get that plus effect again. Obviously, so look at this. We have +2 to cute and -1 to cute. So we actually do end up fine here. Kind of. You obviously get the benefit as well. Ooh, also the fact that you can choose this one. But you didn't, for what it's worth. Okay. So we lose that by 1. But it's all fine. It's all fine. That would have been worse if we didn't play the +2 before. So now we throw out the pep talker. Everybody gets the +2 strength again. I like the vibe of it. When played for the first time, the enemy battalion loses its ability and gets -1 weak to gross. Oh, this ability will always go first. No, you demon. That's actually a really good card. Wait, and it's actually, look at. Hold on. You knew. So we still get +1 and you still get -1. So I guess it could go, it could have gone worse, right? We at least have a nice neutral trade-off there. Oh, that does stink, though. All right, what are you throwing out here? You have too many +1s, just like too many 1s, for me to feel like the Uwu Spike Ball makes any kind of sense. And remove all of its weaknesses. I'm going to throw out the singularity so we can get the random character with an effect loses their ability. We play the first time the enemy battalion loses its ability. This goes first. Oh, come on! At least we have a +2 against other weird battalions here. So we do win this, but screw you. Okay, so what? Ideally, we play this against the eye roller. Not that we have like much of a choice of that. The dream would be we play this against the Necrogoo. When it wins for the first time, win. Oh my god, a random strong battalion. Oh, this is actually terrifying. So we could put down the Puts Cheerer. The nice thing about this card, ooh, okay, I'm actually impressed with the amount of strategy that actually can be here. Like, I really, really am. I'm seeing the Battalion light. Because here's the thing. I send this out. Oh, when this dies, the enemy battalion gets an ability that helps you. Because the thing is, I could put this out here, and then I could buff it up if it happened to be the Necrogoo. Otherwise, I can give the buff to somebody else if I'd rather. Do I want to buff myself? Who do I want to just buff here? We could also buff up one of these that's just good against... Let's go for the Death Piercer, I think. No, we want him to die. All right, fine, I'll kill you. Obviously, you get the ability that's going to help out the enemy, but I don't know what that is yet. When played, the enemy battalion gets 1 power. That's not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. So the Singularity has no abilities. God, it's just the fact that we don't know. Because if this does bring back, when it wins for the first time, return a random strong battalion, and it gets 9 power, like, if that happens, that's a nightmare, but we just don't know if that's going to happen, you know? Oh, God. All right. At least it's, you know, at least we're not too far behind on this. Do we get to see what you bring back? 5 power to remove weakness. I think that probably here is a good call. 6 and getting rid of the weakness. Oh, no. Oh, no, man. This is so bad. This got so bad all of a sudden. Okay, when this... All right, this is the worst case scenario for that. At least we know every card that they have now. That's pretty bad. No, we don't even know every card they have. Yeah, we're just gonna die here. You know what? Battalions is RNG. Screw it. Because obviously, if I would have thrown this spiky ball out when we knew you had this, that'd be a different story. We could throw it out and hope that you throw out the Telmac null shape. Yes! Yes, we lose the ability and we gain... Oh, absolutely read like a book. You... Wait. Why do I not get +4? Was I not supposed to get +4 against you? Swindled. I feel... Am I wrong? Why did I not get +4? You were a weird creature. I was supposed to get the weird plus, right? I guess I missed something there. I guess the no effects would maybe impact that too. All right, well, now that we got that done and out of the way, I actually think we are completely fine. Enemy battalion gets 1 power. We're going to throw out this, because even if you throw out the eye roller that's good against it, it doesn't really matter. You get -1 against the Scary. We actually heal. We heal off this guy. All right, we're good. That was close, though. Okay, we go up to 8. We get a bad ability. Oh. Oh. It replaces our ability completely. Okay. This went back to being a little bit spooky, I suppose. But I think we're still fine. We play this. You win against either. This is the scarier of the two. But we at least have a nice neutral trade-off. Okay. And then this should be a freebie win. Okay, that was much closer than I would have liked, even though we do have a 7 in my hand here. All right. You won. Good game. Thanks. You're pretty good, too. Yeah? Yep, just not good enough to get my tendies. Maybe chicken meat is going to taste real good today. I'll be sure to ask the janitor to check the trash to make sure you didn't throw out one crumb of those beautiful breaded birds. Anyway, a deal's a deal. I'll tell you a secret. I'm listening. Here's the secret. Laziness is an ideal, not a sin. What the heck are you talking about? Think about it. All human progress has been made due to laziness, because we want to exert less effort in order to accomplish more. The first person to plant food instead of hunting and gathering was lazy. The first person to plow their field with an ox instead of their hands was lazy. The first person to buy food at the 24-hour grocery store instead of making it for themselves was lazy. If we didn't aspire to laziness, we'd all still be hunting and gathering. Yeah, but just sitting on your butt all day playing video games isn't accomplishing much. Is it, though? I'm sure the original hunters and gatherers said the same thing about the people sitting on their butts all day fiddling with stupid seeds. What the hell, man? Those seeds led to something. Video games just lead to rage quitting. Maybe. Perhaps they'll lead to discovering something new that we don't know about yet. All it takes is one person sitting around playing video games to come up with an idea that revolutionizes the world. What's the point here? I thought you had a secret about Clair. That was a secret about Clair. What do you... Anyway, you're not bad at Battaliens. You're in Miss Raven's class, right? Yeah? You should play Joey tomorrow. His class has recess with you. He has way stronger cards than me, though. So, here, take a booster pack. You're gonna need it. Thanks, I guess. Listen, don't be upset. Claire is, well, she's really cool. She'd listen to my rants about backwards human ideas like laziness all the time. Really? Yeah, I hope she comes back soon. Oh, there's the bell. See you around. Tatiana scoops up her nuggets from the ground and heads inside the school with everyone else. You look around at the booster pack she gave you and roll your eyes. Laziness is a good thing? Man, these battalion playing kids are really weird. Although she did kind of have a point. Whatever, on to tomorrow. Joey can't be that much harder to defeat. You'll take him down and hopefully get closer to Claire. All right. It's Wednesday, my dudes. It's a little weird, but you're actually kind of looking forward to playing Battalions today? You're still worried about Claire, but at the same time, battling with Eugene and Tatiana was not as bad as you thought it'd be. You head over to the jungle gym, excited to face your next opponent. What was his name, Joey or something? When you arrive, you see some other kids glancing at you from their games, whispering. Is there someone over there named Joey here? Boy steps forward the crowd, eyeing you suspiciously. Oh yeah, I'm here, all right. Joey Emerald's the name. Emerald? What are you going to take away my emeralds if I lose? Nah, Emeralds is my last name. The other kids snicker with laughter. Sorry, what's the deal with the people paying attention to us? Don't they have their own games to concentrate on? You start to get a reputation for yourself, bucko. They want to see how you play. Gotta say, though, from what I heard, I'm not impressed yet. Yeah? Say that after I cream you. Joey shakes his head in disappointment. Cream me? You talk like a brute. Battalions is an intellectual game. Intellectual? It's a game about aliens beating the crap out of each other. On the surface, yes, but just beneath that is a world of rich in mathematics, strategy, and deception. I think you're talking about a children's card game a little bit too seriously. There's nothing I hate more than people who joke about others taking things too seriously. You're taking global warming too seriously. You're taking politics too seriously. You're talking about the alien card game a little too seriously. Okay, what should we take seriously then? Tell me. Is making imaginary numbers go up in imaginary bank accounts the only thing we should take seriously? Because if that's the case, then strike me down here and now, because there's no point in even existing. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have made fun of you. I'm impressed. It takes a lot of strength to admit fault. Maybe Claire did see something in you after all. Do you know anything about where she went? Let me see how you perform in a game of Battalions, then I'll decide what to tell you. This guy might know something. Should you battle him? Beat him up? I'm not going to beat him up. All right, let's do this. Joey raises his eyebrows. His card's already in hand. Show me what you got, but don't hold back. Okay. Ooh, the Inspirer. Partier. When played for the first time, all of your battalions get 1 power. I mean, I just love that. When played, if you haven't used this ability yet, you may swap the enemy battalion with 1. Ooh, in the opponent's ship. There's some good stuff. Oh, there's a diamond. When played first time, remove all weaknesses from all your battalions and give them to random opponents. Huh? Wait. This is so good. Like you run just a huge penalty deck. And you're honestly off to the races there. When played for the first time, well, we wouldn't want to res it and play it again. Huh. I do think this is legit, but Spiky Ball is actually really good, but it has some strange stuff going on with it as well, you know? There, I think that one makes more sense there. When played, all of your battalions get +2 strength to random type. Yeah. +4 to any 1 battalion. God, there's actually some cool effects here. There's the null shape. We obviously saw that. The enemy do that. That was pretty good. So we want things that have weaknesses to other cards that I use. So like having a good mix of, yeah, like most of these have minus to scary. I actually really like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Half cute, half scary works really well, it seems. Most of these have the weak to weird. So it wouldn't be the end of the world to have that too. When played for the first time, give a new random ability to any battalion. You can choose this one, enemy, or any in either spaceship. See, that plus the spike ball is pretty good. That plus the spike ball, I actually quite like that. Because even if it's random, it's going to be better than the spiky ball's ability. Just save this deck. Sure. Okay. Wait, when played, give any one of your battalions a new pretty good ability. That's probably better. Because it's the same thing where it has the -1 scary, which will play the skin shredder. We might be able to actually ditch the Hive Maker here, and it wouldn't really matter. Because the first card I want to play is this. And even if we could play it a second time, it actually doesn't really help us out that much. So I feel like there's something better than the Hive Maker. The Partier's certainly exceptionally fine. The Inspirer is kind of fun. Wait. When played, the enemy battalion gets -1 power and it can never go up. It's pretty fun too. I don't know. I think we're fine. Unless... I kind of like the idea of doing this. We'll try it out, and then we'll randomize the ability if it's not good. So first things first, we play this Absolute Legend. You can see all the enemy opponent's battalions, then give them -1 power, and none of them can ever... Oh, wait, to any one of them where it can never go up. Okay. Do you want Supernova? Soup. Dang it. The spiky ball got -1. It can never go up. We got rid of all of our negatives, and the enemy got all of them. That's so dumb and good. All right. I love that. I love that so much. Okay, so now we're going to give all of our battalions +2 strength. I like that. When played the first 3 times, give a battalion in your ship with no ability, +9 power, and a good ability. Ah! At least you're weak to my guy, and this guy's going to get killed. Supernova? I'll go for Nova. I get it, Supernova. I see. Okay. Cool. The larva gets 9 power and a strong ability for its species. Oh, no. Remove all your weak... No! We're toast. How do we... I think we just lose now, right? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and throw this out here, hoping that you're playing your larva. Okay, good. Click the battalion to give the besper... We did it. Oh my god. Oh! Read you like a book. I mean, we do lose that here, but we... Okay, now we throw this out here. When played for the first time, remove all of our weaknesses again and give them to the random enemies. Yes. We have +6 to the gross. Unfortunately, we can't get the +6 because of the nerf they did to me. That being said, you still got absolutely rolled. Okay. A new pretty good ability. We can throw this out. When it wins for the first time, return a random strong battalion from the... Okay. I'm glad you theoretically don't. When played, this battalion gets 2 power, 2 to its strengths. It gets a new strength. Yeah. Unfortunate. Should have done this one. Okay, so glad we won that one. We don't have to deal with the power. Really think you could beat the mighty Joey Emerald? I'm going to throw you out again. When this dies the first 3 times, the enemy battalion transforms into an uwu sticky ball. We could get rid of that ability, but let's just go here. Played, the battalion gets 2 power and +2 to its strength, or it gets a new strength if it only has the 1. Fair enough. So we turn into the uwu sticky ball, which is something, I guess. So you seem like you are... you have quite a bit of greens, but I don't know if that's going to matter. Well. I mean, nothing we can do about that now. That's probably the worst way that could have gone, but you only have 2 left. We really did hard counter you pretty well here. You seem like you have lots of the uwus. Play for the first time, put 4 uwu fuzzballs in your spaceship. Put as many as you have room. Oh my lord. Soup. Okay. I mean, the good news is we absolutely roll you. Oh, wait. Oh, the fuzzball is not the one that converts. So odds are you're throwing out the fuzzballs. So it's not particularly scary, actually, here. I think we just keep on rolling you. Not as scary of a card as I thought. I thought it was the one that was going to infect my board, too. Boop. All right, and then... Sure. When played for the first time, gain back control of all opponents' battalions that were originally yours. That's very interesting. But it's also irrelevant. Goodbye to you. We've done it. Nicely done. You performed better than I expected. I think that's a compliment. I think it is too. Did you say you know something about Clair? Can you tell it to me now? Let me start by asking you a question. What do you think about aliens? I guess aliens are okay. Aesthetically, I prefer dinosaurs, but... No, I mean, what do you think about the possibility of alien life in the universe? I don't know. The universe is pretty big, so aliens have to be out there somewhere, right? Nothing has to be anything. I think it could go either way. It could be alien life or not, I don't really care. Personally, I find it far more interesting that so many people are insistently certain that alien life must exist. I think for a lot of them, it's more than just about aliens. It's about feeling small, powerless, scared. To them, aliens are an escape, a backup plan for the world's big problems. Aliens will come and unite us. It's the only thing that could ever bring us together. Aliens will come and save us. That's our only hope. Aliens will come and destroy us eventually, so it's okay if everything sucks. All of those are just comforting excuses to escape our responsibility. It's not dissimilar to those who insist there must be an afterlife. The reason they do so is because they're scared of dying or they feel trapped in an inescapable misery. But if they instead use their precious life now to create a better world, then they would find that the afterlife they wanted so desperately to be real could have been here and now the whole time. I'd say I think you're taking this too seriously, but I know what you'd say. I'm sure you and Clair had similar conversations if you were friends, didn't you? No, not really. Usually just hung out, rode bikes sometimes, made bird jokes. Well, mostly I made the bird jokes. Huh. She was always quite the talker here. I miss hearing her thoughts on topics. She always had a unique point of view to share. Hope she comes back sometime. Maybe I didn't know her as well as I thought I did? You want to battle Alan, right? Yeah, I heard if anyone knows where Clair went, it's him. Well, that's for sure, but there's two reasons Alan is the strongest. One, he's really, really smart. No one makes killer plays like Alan does. Two, he has a lot of powerful battalion cards, even has an Elder God. An Elder God? There's 6 of them, and they're each super rare. Even rarer than those full art cards that you can sometimes open. Elders are ridiculously strong, too, with crazy abilities and no weaknesses. I don't even know which one he has. Never shows anyone unless he's playing against him, and I'm not strong enough to battle him. That's fine. Elder God, Schmelder God, I'll win anyway. Like you said, I'm going to create the world I want to live in myself by beating Alan and finding Clair. Joey beams at you. He reaches into his backpack, takes out a battalion's booster pack, and hands it to you. Here, take this. You'll need all the help you can get to build a strong enough spaceship. You take the booster pack from Joey. Thanks, we should play again sometime. Maybe talk about aliens, too. Joey grins. Find Emily at your recess tomorrow. She's the 2nd strongest player at school. If you can defeat her, Alan will talk to you on Friday. The bell rings, Joey goes back into school, and the crowd slowly disperses. You hear your name being whispered a lot. You look at the booster pack Joey gave you and can't help but smile. I'm not going to wait for any aliens to save me. I'm going to find Clair by using aliens myself. Only one more opponent before Alan, that Emily person. Come this far, no turning back now. Wow. That is, probably going to have to do it here for today, though. This has been wonderful. I thought this was going to be up my alley. I did not expect the meaning of life twist halfway through, though. Maybe now looking at the Steam store page, I could have. As it says, it's recess. It's time to play cards, find your missing friend, discover the meaning of life. You know, the usual 5th grade playground stuff. Completely, I'm glad that I didn't read that, because it felt so good. It didn't even feel out of place, which is crazy. It just, like, I feel like I was primed for this game. This is so up my alley in such a dumb way. I like it. I like it a lot. I think the game in the game that they actually made is legitimately quite fun, and there is genuinely elements of strategy to it. You know, if we played that fight wrong, if like we did some ordering things wrong, we obviously would have lost it. throwing the ability copier character in the deck gave us like a little bit of outs. I'm sure you could make a deck that cares a lot less about RNG than other decks. I guarantee you could. That being said, hard read like a book. We got the ability that was really good. They randomly got the ability to copy it. I hard read and I copied it back. So there's some fun little gimmicky strategies you can do here. But looking at the Steam store page, it says it's the kind of game, especially where losing doesn't matter as much because it's also part, it's in part visual novel for sure. And you're unlocking more dialogue. It seems you get different dialogue as you play through. You build up your deck of cards, everything like that. Very neat. Alas, though, that's going to do it here for today for Recesses. Do let me know if you would like to see more of this in a comment below. I could be convinced it's so unhinged and my jam. Check it out, though. Link in the top description. It's out now on Steam. I got it for $3, and man, feels worth it. Feels worth it to me. My one critique it's a small thing, and I don't think it's a vision compromising one. To have like very simple, like not ear piercing, not annoying, just like some like card playing sound effects in combat, maybe a little bit less confirm button needing to be pressed in combat, like that kind of stuff. Just a couple quality of life things in there, and I don't think it'd be vision compromising at all. But maybe it is. Either way, I really, really liked this. It is retromation bait for sure. Check it out. Thank you for watching. Check the channel for roguelikes and more every single day. If that is a genre that you're into, especially if you're looking for the kind of weird things like this that other channels just will not cover and they're missing out, this is the channel for you. Thank you for watching. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.